We've given Amazing Defenders a little bit of time to settle on the market here, and, things are going about what I really expected. Alright, you know what I'm about to say. 34% of you have not smashed 11 crap out of that subscribe button. Smash it so we can climb up the 111,000 ladder here. So we've given a little bit of time for Amazing Defenders to kind of settle on through here. A lot of things have been kind of shifting around, and I don't think we're in a bad position here, but we've already seen, one for one has already smashed underneath that $70 mark at this point in time, which I think these are going to continue to go down. I think for the most part here, you're probably going to see one for one probably settle at $50 to $60, maybe $40. Because unlike, something like Trap Trick that went down to like 45, which is a 3 of, or a 2 of in some situations, I think you're going to see a nice little shift there. Now, something else interesting here. We've seen the Purely actually kind of be the most expensive collector's rare in this set. Do not underestimate the duelists that really want to pick up the cute animal archetype here. $77 coming down from 80 from like its high that I've seen, which is very interesting. The Nors are already down to 45. I think you're going to see these push down more. My friend Purely's are at 50. The Minkanko stuff has also been shaving down. Right now you're looking at $50. That's good. Xperi Happiness probably will be $50 in a couple of days. Be a little bit patient for that. Your Hare Minkanko, $53. You're seeing, once again, that collapse down here, which is good. The Minkanko Reflection Rondo, $54. Nice push down. The Purely Pretty Memory here is already down to 37. So the gist I'm getting out of all of this Purely stuff here is the way that your value is falling down, things are going pretty good. And Isoldes are already down to $50. That's good. All right. Booster boxes are holding at 57. Your Gizmecs holding about $40. That's not horrible. Reynolds are at 37s. Turbulences coming in at 33. I would be very happy to see the Fire Truck archetype actually hit like $20 CRs. As we head on into, Monday, Tuesday here, when more circulation happens. But I do see that we're at 18 listings, which means people have been eating these off of the market because they have been cheaper. Very, very interesting to note for that. Card Troopers, only 23 listings of those two are at $33. The Hydrants are at 25 listings. These are shrinking. Now, for your Minkanko. So the Orihime here appears to be a short... No, I can't. I guess I can't. Well, it is a side set, so they can short print things. This is like your really harder to pull card right now. You're at $18 to $19. This is definitely going to be the one that you're going to want to keep an eye on. Considering the fact like this is the heart and soul of the Splash engine. Now, whether or not, once again, that, this takes off, just kind of be aware of what you're looking at here at the $18 mark. The regular Purely at $10. Your My Friend Purely's are at $7. Pretty Memories are at $6. Your Purely Core is getting so much cheaper. Like, that's so good. The Minkanko Water Abereske, $8. Fire Hydrants, $4. Alerts, $4. $4 on these. If you notice, the cores are getting cheaper and cheaper. That's what you want to see, as you're heading on into Sunday morning here. I'm sure prices will go down even more between the time that this is filmed and them going up. That's why I'm, pointing out the things that I think that you should pay attention to here as things are going. So, honest advice from me, there's a lot of movements in this set. There's going to be a lot of things that are going to get very cheap. And when you see those, prices hit those all-time lows, those are going to be the points that you're going to go, hey, I want to pick this up here because this is cheap enough that I'm fine with paying that price tag. The Water Enchantress stuff. So I just wanted to peek in here out of curiosity, see what we're doing. I see that collector's rares for these are shooting back up. $80, $80. 59. You have one cheap one here, and then you slam up to the 73, 74, 76 on up to your $80 range. That's a little bit ridiculous. So these have recovered back to where they once were in terms of your Altis are still $32 though, which is hilarious, by the way, that the Alti's so much cheaper, and then you're at $14 right now for the regular copies of these. So that's very, very interesting. I guess that's the theme. Somebody's gonna be like, oh my gosh, every time Robbie says that's very interesting. It is. It genuinely is interesting to see like how this engine is recovering so fast. Somebody paid $150 a piece on Ride of Armies ears. Wow. I have no words. That's crazy. You can get them for $115 for light play. Why? Sure. Now, this is a ride. So you remember a long time ago we showed off the Judgment of the Pharaoh, like virtual world combo with like Beatrice, where you could, drop, one of the pieces. You have the Judgment of the Pharaoh. You effectively have a floodgate, right? Well, to pick up light play copies of these right now, $53. 50. Can you believe this? Yu-Gi-Oh! Friendship actually cost you $60 right now. All because we had an application in the format that you could actually play this card. Now think about that. Now, it's so ridiculous in terms of its price. Now, Unity on the other part here, sorry, I'm very tired. Spelling Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards is very, you know what? We don't even need to look up Unity. We have Judgment of the Pharaoh here to help us out. Like, honestly, this thing is actually bottomed out remotely. I see light play for 40, 40, 44. You can get a near mint right now for $37, which is very, very good. I'm glad to see that we're coming along. Unities are also calming down a little bit. I do remember that we did hit a little bit higher of a mark for these. A lot of you can get these for $4. Pfft, these are nothing right now for modern era prices. That's not bad at all. Beat the Bladesman for hire here. These are still $5, and you can get the tin versions for still $2 right now. No real, I guess, crazy movements on this card, but I'm still surprised that this is held at $1.50 for as long as it has. Ancient Sacred Wyvern. These stupid secret rares are still $11. These have been going up. You can thank, all the older formats right now that are pushing these up, because the Ultras are now at $16 for light play first ed. Yeah, Ancient Sacred Wyvern. This was already an expensive card back in its time, and it only gets worse. At least it had one singular reprint to make you be able to pick it up. Your Alties, on the other hand, here are just going on up as well. First eds are, $70. I don't think I will be paying that price tag, actually. That's ridiculous. You just bite the bullet and buy the secret rare. Thursias. I was kind of curious to see how these had settled. I'm still looking at 8. None of the higher ones have sold. 125. Yeah, sadly, none of the other ones have moved. That's kind of sad. The Archlord Christia. Holy moly. Somebody just bought a mod play for $300 the other day. What? You already know. First Ed Christia is going to cost you. The light play Christia for $520. Yikes. Yep, on up they go. It doesn't stop. You can get a near mint for $750. I also wanted to check in here on how our beautiful set is doing. This is only like $30. Actually, it's like $25. Art is so beautiful. The Ghost Fairy is like $3. What? I see that Quem got cratered off the face of the planet. So did the Sleeping Dream Girl. That's interesting to see. Huh. I didn't suspect that those would be like major buyout targets. The Dark Flute's also only like $100. Now this looks beautiful. This is like $70, I believe, on conversions. Nobody picked these up. Oh, I see we did get a restock of this. 70, that's not horrible. This thing also looks really cool. The Vice's Starfrost Contact Fusion. Very, very nice. Even the Bysteel monster is very cheap. This looks very good. If I was playing that deck, I'd go for that. Now, of course, this was a big one. The Pendulum Scales for the Super Heavy Samurai are an absolutely crazy target right now. Wow, even the Ice Jade is actually really valued. This set on paper doesn't look that good. And I'm worried about like how the applications for this are going to translate once we get this here in the TCG. I feel like this is probably going to be this is what our May set, so it's not going to be too exciting. I hope the exclusives will hold this set up on its back, but if you're expecting this set to be a banger after you just come out of the trifecta of busted sets, it's not really going to happen. I think you're kind of setting yourself up for some pretty big disappointment there. So, what do you guys think about today's market? Please Leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here later today, guys. Peace out. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.